Okay, so I thought now would be a good time to give an update on what's happening in regards to strikes with RCN in Scotland, because we have had some developments up here. Things are slightly different. So in my last video I said to you that we would be going out on strike. We had voted overwhelmingly to do it. England, Wales and Northern Ireland have been out on strike, and I expected that Scotland would be out on strike, but not on the same dates, or at least not initially in a coordinated way. However, the Scottish Government have since come back to the table after Royal College of Nursing members overwhelmingly rejected the most recent pay offer. So we expected that we would be out on strike, and then an announcement came that the government was back at the negotiating table. So what they said is that there was no more money in the current financial year. However, they were willing to negotiate the next financial year in April, and as a sweetener, it would appear anyway, as a sweetener for agreeing to come back to talks, they would backdate whatever the April offer is going to be until January the 1st, 2023. So this put us in a slightly different position. And at the moment, those negotiations are going on behind the scenes. I don't know how they're progressing, because obviously things like that are very confidential, and I've not really even heard any whisperings. But I know that a lot of people are saying that the fact that we've gone into this financial year with a strong mandate for strike puts us in a strong position. And as such, I would expect it's going to be a decent, maybe not brilliant, but a decent offer. Now, my initial reaction to this was fury, because I feel the reason being, and I think a lot of the members are the same, we feel like the government has had their chance to negotiate this. They've done it they've made 3 offers now. They knew that this was serious. They knew that strikes were a real possibility. So I think a lot of members, like myself, felt that we had spoken, we had said what we wanted, and the government has had their chance. Irrespective of that, whether that is our opinion or not, obviously the end game is to get us a better pay deal. So I've had some time to think about it, and on reflection, really I think it depends what the offer's going to be at the end of the day. But how I'm looking at it now is there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, maybe we're not going to get it out the financial year of last year, but maybe if this year brings us to that, almost close to that figure combined, then it will end up being worth it. So negotiations conclude by the end of February, and at that point or before, we'll be able to say where things are going in Scotland.